Hello, everybody, and welcome. Happy Wednesday. I am excited to be with you here today, and maybe slightly later than intended, but I've got all the things ready. So, um, welcome. Today, we are talking about how to leverage a really powerful and beautifully free tool that each one of us has access to in our business in order to ensure that we're getting the best results possible for ourselves and our clients. So, if you're joining me live, make sure that you've given StreamYard permission. Drop me a hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. So, I have just come off of this journey myself. So, I thought I would share a little bit about my own experience and what it has brought me to, and give you some ideas in terms of how you can leverage this for yourself as well. So, what is this beautiful free tool that everyone has access to that's so important for you and your business? Curiosity. We have this beautiful gift of this very curious mind that, when it's partnered with this beautiful mind in our heart, we can really create some magic in our life and in our business. And I really feel like it is the most powerful tool that any entrepreneur has, and sometimes the most neglected or underused. Um, it requires intentionality to tap into that curiosity. And we often do it, or I find myself doing it, on a project or in a moment or with a client. But I want to talk about pulling back to that 30,000-foot view that's so important that we have for ourselves and our business when we get curious around how things are flowing, when we get curious around if what we're doing is really feeling the way we want it to. So, because what I know is true for myself and a lot of my clients and others is that we can get head down in the doing, and we're just going, and things we think are flowing, and we don't take that intentional pause to get curious. And um, as one of my mentors always would say, the journey of entrepreneurship is one of constant discovery and learning. Where we begin is never where we're going to end up, because we're growing, we're learning, we're changing. Even if we walk in and we say, "This is what I was trained in, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to help people," we grow, we change. There are ebbs and flows. And more than once in a while, the journey is going to shift, unless we're stubborn. and then, and I have that t-shirt. There were times early on where I got stubborn in my journey and stopped being curious and stopped listening, because I had invested, a ton of money in a particular system and program. And I thought, I've invested all this, I have to make it work. But I was miserable. And this nagging voice in my head is like, just stop, pay attention. But I kept plowing through, spent more money to try to fix the problem, which didn't work. And I was really, truly ignoring how I was feeling, even though it was super present, just to try to power through. And it wasn't until I took that intentional pause, or the universe slowed me down, and I was able to really get clear about what was and wasn't working. So, my invitation to you is to leverage curiosity on a regular basis in your business. So, how do we do that? And what does that even look like? What I'm encouraging you to do is schedule times to take a pause. Just a quiet time away for you to tap into this beautiful brain in your heart and get curious, and not just about the practical results. I do think it's important to pay attention to your numbers, to know where you're intending to go. But what's even more important is checking in and getting curious about how you're feeling about your business, how you're feeling about your marketing, how you're feeling about the clients you're working with, and take stock of what's flowing and what feels good and what doesn't. When you really are able to align your processes with what flows easily for you, what lights you up, then things suddenly, honestly, start to really feel easier. And you're also going to start to see more of your soul clients leaning in. So, what kinds of things can we get curious around? You know, where are things feeling hard? Where are you getting stuck? Where are you avoiding taking action because it just is not something you desire to do? It's taking the time. But then on the other hand, what is really getting you excited? What's really working? What is really feeling good that you want more of? Take stock and then make some decisions about what you want to take action on now that you have that discovery. What might need to shift? What might you need to let go of? We do this, and people ask me, well, how often do you do this? Um, I think it's really important to be checking in with yourself and staying curious on a regular basis. But I also know that we can get busy in the doing. And so having some sort of schedule is really, really valuable. A lot of people I know will just take that big pause at the end of the year. And, y'all know I'm not a fan of this. If you do it once a year, you're really going to miss the opportunity to find the gold in what isn't flowing and what is flowing. So in the lab, we do it each lunar cycle in a really simple way that doesn't take a lot of time. We take that pause, we look, we consider. In general, I would say quarterly is probably a minimum. Any longer, you can really lose access to that valuable wisdom that you're gaining in each step of your journey. All along the way, you're gaining wisdom, you're gaining knowledge about what works for you, helping to guide you in finding your way. So, taking the opportunity to do that in a structured way is really going to support you in moving your business forward with flow. So, how are you leveraging curiosity? Do you have a process? I would love to know. Leave me a comment. Is this something you think you could do more of intentionally? Where are you with it? Let me know. And as I said, I have been in the energy of curiosity. And some of you may have seen some of my posts about not launching anymore, but making invitations. Um, and I've really been sitting with what will feel good to me. What am I excited about? And where do I want to go from here? And so I am super excited, which is a good sign. I'm leaning in and things have flowed easily, although took me a little extra time this morning to show up here, but here I am. Um, I am excited to be sharing with you a new adventure that I would love to invite you to join me on. And it is based in this process of curiosity, of really diving in and getting curious and finding the gold. I talk about the process of alchemy, and I use alchemy and alchemist. You are an alchemist, my friend. What is an alchemist? An alchemist is someone who transforms things for the better. And that's you. That's why you show up. That's why you're an entrepreneur. And taking the time to get curious, we can really get into the alchemy of ourselves. Like, what is our gold? What is that magic that can be created? Where is that gold in our own business? So I've designed what I believe will be an incredibly fun and powerful um, short journey to take you on to really ensure that what you are doing is accessing the best of your processes, your gold, your magic. So, because what I know is that too many spiritual entrepreneurs have picked up a formula. I did it, and it's not the best formula for them, or wasn't the best formula for me to alchemize my business into that magic, that gold. So we get led astray by promises of, oh, it's more, you'll get, just do this and you'll get more clients. Just do that and you'll make more money. You'll have more freedom. When in reality, those magic formulas are actually what I lovingly call dangerous potions that we drink. And they just lead to stress and overwhelm and burnout. So I want to bring together this magical group of heart centered alchemists, that's you, on a journey to really ensure that if you don't have your formula dialed in yet, that we find it. And if you already feel like you have a formula, we get to embrace it, tweak it, and deepen into it so that how you're showing up is just magically your way aligned with you. So it's a beautiful three-phase journey. We're going to be investigating. We're going to be tapping into our inspiration and integration of what the information that you uncover throughout. There'll be a phase one is a 3-day inquiry. And I will be just guiding you through some short videos and short exercises to really tap in and explore. And then phase two will be just looking at inspiration is the alchemy by which an idea makes it from the mind to the page. So now we'll have we've done this investigating, we're going to have this inspiration. We're going to take it from here to the page. What do we want to do with it? And that'll set us up for the final phase of the journey, which I'm really excited about because we're going to leverage the energy of the solstice. It's a really powerful time of the year. It's splitting this calendar year, so to speak, in half. A great time to pause and get curious. So we're going to use the energy of the solstice to tap in, take what we've learned, investigated, and integrated, and we are going to get practical and tactical because information's only as valuable as the ability to implement it. So I want you to be able to implement this information. So in this powerful 90-minute or so session we're going to do together, you are going to map out your marketing plan for the rest of the calendar year or whatever cycle you're focused on. And you're going to have a roadmap that leverages what you've uncovered, this formula for your own alchemy, and that's really going to support you and your business. So I'm going to walk away with some powerful stuff. We're going to have an amazing time. I've got some fun prizes for you as well. So what I want you to do now, see if I can grab the link for you and pop it up here on a banner. I would love for you to join me and grab your spot. So here is the banner. There is where we are going to meet. I will also drop it into the comments. So go to heartpoweredresults.com, Alchemist's Adventure, and grab your spot and come and join us on this amazing journey, getting curious, taking that pause. If nothing else, it's a beautiful opportunity to take a pause, to get curious about what is and isn't flowing in your business and what you want more of. How do you want to feel, be, and experience your business and your life? And some, who is this for? If you're an alchemist who's had some experience and time in your business and you're ready, and you've done some marketing of your services, you're going to definitely be in your element here because there'll be a lot to noodle through. And especially if you're going to be open to learning more about how you're feeling about things and seeing possibilities. If you are an alchemist who's just getting started, you're definitely going to gain valuable knowledge and inspiration. However, the implementation phase may not be quite as actionable as for you right now, but you'll still have that roadmap and a lens to put it through. So, either way, take a peek at the page below. Drop any questions you've got in the chat here. I'll be talking more about this over the next week, but we start next Wednesday with phase one. Video one will drop into your inbox then, and we will get started getting curious. So I hope to see you then. I hope to see you on the adventure. And as always, just remember, all it takes is a little bit of heart power. All right, I'll see you soon.